Hey guys, before I get to the story, remember hit the like button. It's free and it don't cost you a damn thing. Oh man, like on Big Bang Theory, like y'all not hitting that like button. You know, Leonard said, "You don't know me. You don't know my pain." See, y'all making y'all paining me because y'all not hitting that like button. You know, we a very small channel and YouTube is not letting us grow. So when y'all hit that like button, y'all making us y'all making us grow. I'm a fool, man. So anyway, this next story is about oh god, DEI, man. Like DEI, in my opinion, has been a fraud, a scam for a while. I mean, I'm not surprised that since Trump back in office, you know, it's for these corporations like, you know, so even the Democrats is in office. Well, uprising for George Floyd, then a Democrat coming there, you know, DEI, you know, diversity, inclusion, and equity, yeah. But now, since Trump back in there, and Trump himself is firing people, I mean, government positions that are DEI roles. Companies are doing it too. Not firing the employees, but they're just not talking about it anymore. It says this is from Forbes. It said DEI under fire. Target rolls back diversity plans as Costco keeps them. Here's the major list of the list of major corporations dropping DEI. I'm gonna make this bigger again because I know y'all probably can't see it. It says Target became the latest company to nix diversity, equity, and inclusion goals Friday as a growing wave of companies pull back on their DEI compliments following President Donald Trump's election. As Trump has already vowed to eliminate federal DEI programs and slam DEI at the World Economic Forum in Davos this week. Yeah. So I'm gonna read this. This is the latest one. It says Target, which has curbed its LGBTQ pride merchandise, which was because a whole bunch of right wingers was protesting it, which right winger most likely people on the right don't shop at Target. They shop at it don't matter where they shop at. I'm just saying, like, yeah. Yeah. Um lying in response to conservative backlash, they announced they will pull back on racial hiring targets in its racial equity action and change program and cease participation in external diversity surveys, with Chief Community Impact and Equity Officer Kiara Fernandez telling employees in a memo the decisions were made based on many years of data in an effort to stay in step with the evolving external landscape. Yeah, in other words, they're saying that it's hurting our numbers pretty hard. Like, yeah, it's all about the money. We thought DEI was going to boost our numbers, but we see that the conservatives don't like still like it's 1965. Like LGBTQ people don't deserve attention. They don't deserve to have their own month. We try to even though we making money off them, we still show their merchandise and stuff like that. Yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. So yeah, like let's end all this, let's hold hands, kumbaya moment. Let's just go back to normal making money. Oh man, then it says Costco shareholders overwhelmingly voted a rejected proposal that will have obligated the company to review the potential risks of maintaining DEI initiatives, with more than 98% of shareholders voting against the bill. So that's what it's all about, man. It's all about the shareholders, bro. Like, if it ain't making money, the shareholders don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. So it says conservative groups, including the National Legal and Policy Center and National Center for Public Policy Research, have filed shareholder proposals urging Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan Chase to review and possibly end their diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts, while the NLPC and Heritage Foundation urged Bank of America and Citigroup to review whether they have surveilled customers based on religious or political belief. The Wall Street Journal reported. So yeah, then it says here, in an executive order issued on the first day of his second term, President Donald Trump ordered the elimination of diversity, equity, and inclusion programs within the federal government. But it had also threatened to punish some private entities like public companies, nonprofit, and universities that use them. Oh God, right here it says the FBI confirmed in a statement to Forbes that it closed its DEI office back in back in December, by the way. A frequent target attacks by Republicans in December, yep, prompting President-elect Donald Trump to demand the agency to preserve and maintain all records relating to the shuttered office as he accused the FBI of corruption in a true social post. Oh man, then it says Amazon, this is back in June 10th. Amazon said we'll roll back on what is called outdated programs and materials. Why they gotta name it like that? Just say we're rolling back on Kumbaya, the Kumbaya program. In an internal memo citing employee programs were established to address a specific disparity, though it did not specify what would be discontinued. Amazon operates employee-led research groups for Black, LGBTQ women, indigenous staffers, and more. Yeah, Amazon, the same ones that damn near like in their warehouses, like damn near treat their employees like slaves, bro. Like no air conditioning. Damn, I read one thing about an employee was working on a forklift, and apparently Amazon must have the equipment to make sure the forklift was stable, and the forklift crushed the guy. Like, they're Amazon, but yeah, oh, we care about the LGBTQ and the blacks and the indigenous peoples. Cause we Amazon, we care. We care so much. Oh God, I hate these fucking corporations, man. Oh God, Meta enters a chat. Meta said in a memo the company ended several programs intended to increase its hiring in diverse candidates, including its equity and inclusion training programs. After Danielle Gale, Meta vice president of People, said the legal and policy landscape surrounding DEI in the U.S. is changing. Translation: Trump there and data, and since Trump said fuck DEI, we say fuck DEI too. Um, then it says McDonald's still boycott McDonald's, guys. Announced it would abandon specific diversity targets, cease participation in external surveys that measure company demographics, and would rename its diversity team to Global Inclusion Team. Wow, fancy name. Citing the Supreme Court decision that ended affirmative action at universities and similar DEI wallbacks by other corporations, though it said it would continue to report demographic information in its own manual report. Wow. Even back in November 25th, Walmart, it said it will abandon its DEI commitments, including winding down a Center for Racial Equity nonprofit it founded in 2020. Of course, right? George Floyd rising, people fed up with police brutality, and these corporations said, "Oh, we feel no pain, so we finna come up with this pity foundation that gives you pennies. Why we make billions upon billions of dollars, because we care about everybody." Walmart, the same place that employees have to be on social safety net programs because they don't pay enough. Yeah. And most of those employees, I'm pretty sure those employees are black and indigenous too. So, yeah, y'all definitely care. You don't care. You don't give a fuck. Okay. It says here. It says here that let me see. File your commitment, cease and third party sellers from offering certain LGBTQ themed products on his website. Yeah, because Target faced major backlash from that. No longer participating in the human rights campaign, external surveys, and phasing out the term diversity, equity, and inclusion in company documents. Oh God, Boeing. Oh God, the same Boeing that let people put on the plane, put on parts of the plane by jumping on top of it. Yeah, like oh God, what the fuck they gotta say? Boeing dismantled its global diversity, equity, and inclusion department and redirected its staff to human resources department to focus on talent acquisition and employee experience. Bloomberg reported. Damn, this goes back to September. I'm gonna read two more of this and I'm done because I'm pretty sure I get the memo. Like most of these, nearly all of these corporations are banning DEI, which I said earlier. Like DEI was not implemented correctly and it was used for mostly but money game. It says Molson Coors, which had a 2023 defended a feminine theme ad that sparked conservative backlash. I remember that. Said it would abandon supplier diversity quotas, shift DEI training sessions to focus on business objectives, and stop participating in external diversity surveys. Despite previously receiving a perfect 100 from Human Rights Campaign for its LGBTQ policies. Then this is the last one I'm gonna read. Yeah, I'll read this in the forward. Lowe's, in a internal memo, said it would combine its employee resource groups into one umbrella organization. Cease participating in HRC surveys and will stop participating in external events like primaries. Damn. Wow. I'm pretty sure, you still have pride without having a corporation in it. So I'm pretty sure when June comes around, it won't be advertisers changing their logos in rainbow colors, right? I guess that's, I mean, they never gave it. They don't care about the queer community anyway, because my thing is that, if you did, the queer community will have a thriving wage and doing great, but living paycheck to paycheck. The last one I'm gonna read, it said Ford Motor Company informed employees it will start participating in external diversity surveys and would involve its employee resource groups to focus on networking and mentorship to all employees, citing involving external and legal environment related to political and social issues. So yeah, y'all. I mean, basically, all of these corporations you saw is more than that. It's, I think, I don't know how many it is. It's a lot more, saying that, yeah, we're not going to, we're not going to hire based on color or race. We're just going to go by our old school ways. Which, to me, DEI ain't a bad idea. The problem is that when you use it as a financial material gain to get by over using it as it's what it should be used for, it's a problem. Even for black folks. Like, black folks see what y'all doing. Queer people know what y'all doing. Like, y'all don't care about black people. Y'all don't care about queer people. Y'all definitely don't care about indigenous people. Because if you did, why you'd be poisoning their water in their areas, their reservation. But anyway, like, I'm glad it's ending. Like, these corporations were never serious to begin with. Like, fuck it. Right? A lot of people don't like it. I mean, they disappointed there's ending, but you gotta look at the big picture. At the end of the day, with all these corporations, even some of these articles I read, some of these parts of this article I read that say they shareholders. They beholden to their shareholders. The CEOs are beholden to the shareholders. When the shareholders ain't satisfied with their numbers, then some changes have to be made. Whether let's end diversity, equity, and inclusion, or let's lay off people, like shit like that. So, all right, guys, on to the next.